art is everywhere. After that, working in that process, it's such an undefinable question because almost everything can be called art. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's good art. But as humans, we all have this desire to make marks. We all have this desire to leave something behind of ourselves. It's leaving a sense of history that I was here at one point and that I breathed. I had a life and I had this need to create. Hello, I'm Bethany Peck. I'm an artist here at Western Avenue Studios in Lowell. I'm a painter who primarily paints expressionistic landscapes and seascapes. Well, when I see something that I think is beautiful, I'm not interested in recreating things that I see. I'm more interested about creating how things feel. When I paint, it's organically. I don't have preconceptions. It's kind of like this unconscious automatic painting, and it's very primal and cathartic. It's from deep from within. I'm very seasonal with my process. In the winters, I tend to paint very dark. There's minimal light in the winter, and I think these things just kind of come out of me, organically just arrive. With my show, Undercurrents, it's really a collection of work that has to deal with underlying feelings. We all go about this world with this face that we present. These are a series of paintings that just show the underlying feelings of myself and the climate and what I see in the world. The show is primarily landscape, seascape, a show about solitude. The darker palette could have suggestions of loneliness and isolation, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. In my paintings, I always leave some kind of light, some kind of hope, because I think the darkness within can be really beautiful, and I like to portray this beautiful sadness in my paintings. There is some drama in my work. It comes from years of not being able to paint. There was a period in my life where I wasn't painting. So in my younger years, I studied, I worked, I was painting a lot, and then something derailed me. I went into this period where I wasn't myself. I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't painting. In fact, I didn't even tell people that I was an artist. Almost a 10-year span, I just stopped working. I became a mother. These are all happy things. I enjoyed family and friends, but there was a part of me that I had just kind of cut off, and I wasn't making art. Then one day I came to Western Avenue Studios. My son had been here visiting, and he called and he said, Mom, you have to come to Western Avenue Studios. I think you need to see this place. And I walked into this building. The smells of oil paint, this amazing atmosphere just woke something up in me, this fire happened. I immediately signed a lease the day I walked in the building, and I had never looked back. And these paintings are kind of like the wasteland, almost the mourning of this time period that I wasn't working.